Hello, good morning, all of you online guys.
Very good morning, sir.
Yeah, very good morning. Before going to start the session, please share your mail IDs and phone numbers in the chat box.
Okay, sure.
Right, guys, all of you online guys, please share your mails and phone numbers in chat box. Okay. So before going to start the session, I would like to introduce myself first of all, brief. So my name is Shreedhar. I have a total 10 years of experience in complete BI process, business intelligence process. So involved in different databases like SQL Server, Oracle, Teradata, DB2. I supposed to use Informatica and Teradata 5 years almost. Then I am migrated to a database architect. So I involved in different domains like banking, insurance, and clinical waste management systems. Present, my client is RSI, Republican Service. He is one of the topmost client, God-based collector and recycler in USA. So according to my hands-on experience, that's a brief introduction about me. And according to the teaching experience from past 4 years onwards, I'm representing the batches here in SQL part only, pure. So that is my self brief. As per today's demo, we are covering. So these are the topics. Pure SQL part. So introduction to the data and data formats and data presence in databases, data storage solutions, familiar database vendors, and on-premises and cloud data storages. And then we are coming for this. What we need to learn in SQL, why we need to learn the SQL part. Before going to talk about SQL, we should know some sort of fundamentals. As for the first demo, today complete it is a theoretical session. Tomorrow we have same time. Second demo is there. Then in second demo level, I would like to cover complete practical part. How can we interact with the databases by using SQL language? So with the different databases, how can we interact? That is we'll see tomorrow. So before going to talk about SQL, first of all, we should know about what is the data and data formats and storages, where we can store our data. That is all we should know. So if we don't have a data in a world, then we don't require any kind of SQL part. If we are not going to store any data according to the system, then we don't require any kind of SQL, we don't require. First of all, we should know the data. Data is very important. Data is unit of information, or it's a collection of information. It is, maybe it is in numerical format, or images, or characters, date, video format. We can see the data in different formats. What is meant by the data means data is a collection of information or unit of information. Suppose we are saying something about employee, employee ID, name, location, address, phone number. What is this? This is all information about employee, or else Aadhaar card. So each and every person, we have a Aadhaar identity proof. Each and every Aadhaar should have a Aadhaar number, name, phone number, date of birth, location, address. So this is all collection of information about Aadhaar card. Take any object in a world. If we are saying something about that object, that is called as the information. For suppose, we are taking selfies daily, lot of selfies, so many images. The image also, it is also the data. See here, that is in JPEG format. So pure, it is in JPEG format. This one is also describing something. JPEG format. Today, if you are taking a selfie, after 1 year, after 2 years, we can see and what happened that time. Then we can recap these memories. Or some data purely in number format, character format, and date format. Different ways we can see this data. Suppose, for example, Aadhaar card, Aadhaar number, pure numerical format, Aadhaar name, pure character format. It should be in characters only. There is no name in a word with question mark or with special symbols or numerical values. Name should be in characters only. Name should be in characters only. Must and should, wherever we go, or even if we go Chennai, China. So even Ching Chong Jong, that is also characters only, Chinese characters. So see some data fixed format, Aadhaar number. How many total? We have almost 109 crore Aadhaar cards are there in India. Each and every person should have Aadhaar. Aadhaar number should be in a numerical format only. Number format only. Fixed format it is. This one is pure fixed format. It's not going to be changed. So then you can ask me the question, why we need to store this information? Yes, collection of information, why we need to store? Why we are calling that is called as a data? Technically, we are calling that is a data, collection of information. Or I have a small shop is there. In a shop, so many transactions are going on. Somebody are coming and they are purchasing something. So after 1 week, after 1 month, then I want to recap what happened previous and last 1 month, what happened. If you want to see, then what we required, if we want to know what happened previous, present, we should load. If we are not tracking present, current data or current transaction, then we cannot understood what happened previous. So what is going on? And what happened? And what needs to be happened? See, three questions always will raise on data level. What is going on? What happened? And what needs to be happened? Current, what is going on? And what happened previous 1 month, 1 week, 1 year, 2 years, 6 years. So if we know this one, what happened, then we can analyze what needs to be happened previous future. So that is what. So this one we need to track. If we are not tracking or if we are not storing, then we can't say what happened. If we are unable to say what happened, then we cannot estimate what needs to be happened. See, best example is archaeologist. So they are going to be find out throughout the world some sort of invent, some sort of old things, and they are saying 5,000 years back. 5,000 years back, dinosaurs are there in Earth. How they know? They find skeletons. They found a skeleton. Based on the skeleton, they are saying that is mean by the history. If the skeleton is not there, then they can't say what happened previous 5,000 years back. Same way here also, must and should data. What is going on? That doesn't matter of this business or else Aadhaar card information, driving license information, or any details, any object it is in a world. Each and every object have their own information, their own attributes. Suppose, for example, if you are taking a car color, manufacturer, model, CC. So these are all information about a car. Maybe it is in numbers, characters, images, videos. So that is the way the data will populate. See here, three different formatted data are there in a world. Any data, take any data. It should be come under structured format, unstructured format, then semi-structured format it is. Any data, take any data, employee data, or else Facebook data, or else Twitter data, or business data, airlines, bank, shipping, clinical, any business. Whatever the data, if we are collected in a world, that should be either a structured or unstructured or semi-structured format. Structured means which data we can arrange in a tabular format, table format. See here, like this. That type data we call it as a structured data it is. So this type of data we call it as a structured, means once if we are defined, once if we are fixed, then the format is not going to be changed. The format is not going to be changed here. Aadhaar ID, suppose for example. For all 109 crore of Aadhaars, ID should be in a numerical format only. Yes, n number of IDs we can store here. Again and again, we need not to define column names. Whenever if we know fixed type of data, then we can arrange that data in table format or two-dimensional format or multi-dimensional format. Like employee data, Aadhaar data, driving license, passport, PAN card, all it's a government information. Yes, it should be stored. Crores of cards in one format. Bank account. Yes, account should be account number, name, location, address, everything should be there in a table format. Today, if they are created a table, keep on load. They need not to define again and again a table. This type of data, we call it as a structured data it is. Then one more is there, unstructured data. Most probably, see here, till 40% only structured and remaining 70% data in a world unstructured it is. 60% of data till involved unstructured format. Unstructured means, best example, take your Facebook, Twitter, all digital marketing sites. How the data is coming? The complete data, suppose for example, FB, Facebook, each and every person nowadays, we have account, Facebook account. So somebody having 2-4 accounts for different purpose and different activities. Anyway, if you have a Facebook account with 500 members, 500 friends, then somebody is asking us what they will post next our 500 members in Facebook, and we can't say. Why? Because so they can post image, audio, video, or else text, anything. They have a right to post anything. So what happened here is data is a frequently changing, type is changing. Sometimes it is coming in video format. Sometimes it is coming in audio format, text format, image format. Like this it is coming. That is called as unstructured data. This type of data then we cannot arrange in table format. We cannot arrange this type of data under table format because so how can we fix this one in one column? Sometimes it is image, audio, video. How can we arrange in one column? We cannot arrange this in table. This type of data we call it as unstructured data. One more format is there that is called as semi-structured. Semi-structured data, something in structured format and something in unstructured format. See, whatever we are selected in a world, any data, whatever data it is, that should be come under these formats. Suppose, for example, I want to keep my data according to the system, daily my business transactions, I have a small business. Then I'm expecting to store my data, what is going on in business level, how many customers are coming, and what they are doing, and what they are purchasing. To know this, so we are expecting to store my data. Whatever, if you want to store, that should be come under either structured, unstructured, or semi-structured format. Fine. Okay, fine. I'm selected. Structured data. I want to store about my shop. Then according to the system, I'm not saying outside. Outside, a lot of possibilities are there to store your data. Inside of the system, see here, wherever we are storing data and which place we are storing data, that is called as data storage area, or either in a file or a database. So wherever we are storing our data, for example, CV, our resumes, where we are storing our resume. Yes, that is also the data. What it is explained, it is going to be expose our experience in a document format. So what projects we did and what are our skills, qualification. So these are all details we are going to be kept in doc format or PDF format. That is also the data. Where we are storing, in file we are storing, or some image, selfie. So where this selfie is storing, in a file, a JPG file format. So wherever our data we are storing, that is, we call it as a data storage. But according to the system, see here now, two major areas are there to store our data. One is a file. Second one is database. So files and database. According to the system, 20 years back, 30 years back, we don't have a system. Manually, they are written data in notebooks. So how many notebooks are required to store the data throughout India or government schools, throughout the states? Throughout a state, if they want to maintain a data, schools information, how many notebooks are required? That is very difficult to control. So if something disaster happened, fire happened, and everything is completely fired, then what happened? Data we are going to be lost. We are going to be lost the data. That is what? In a system level, if it is a system, if the system is secure, then data is also secure years and years and years. We can maintain the data securely in a system, in a computer. That is what they are provided initially files. Different file formats are available nowadays to store data. Doc, Excel, PPT, PowerPoint presentation, PDF, and then after, these are all our familiar file formats. JPEG, MP3, video format, all are files only. Yes, if I want to store my CV, then we can use file format, document file, DOC. See here, some CVs, then I will show you. So this one is in which format? pure document format. See here how we are stored. And this guy is explain something about himself and what are the technical skills, educational background, so and projects and what he did previous. Yes, of course, this is the information. In which format? 4 5 pages in Word format. And suppose, for example, PDF format. See here, Power PDF. Now I am going to be provide you some sort of a SQL document. So all this is all about SQL. In which format it is? It is in PDF format. Yes, of course, this is also the data. What we have here we have a SQL information is there. Complete SQL, about SQL, clearly we are mentioned here. Or some text file. So see this one, it's a pure text file. Here complete SQL query is there. See this, how much big query it is SQL. Yes, of course, this is also the data I am stored here. But somebody else, and they want to store their customer information. See here in Excel. Yes, Excel format. Excel is also one of the tool, and we can store here in table format the information. For example, somebody have a business, small business is there, and he want to store something. Or see here, this one is like this, and some customer information it is. We have here some sort of customer. I will show you one more file. See this file. Complete clinical customer information. What they are storing here. See here a stock name, headquarter, place, product name manually. What happened on this date, some date or last week. So even once if it is purchased quantity, everything about the stock name, headquarter, place, product name, everything they are recorded here. Right or wrong? See how many records? Almost here 100 records, 109 records are there. Small data. Then see this sheet, based on that data, they are prepared a report. What happened? Hyderabad region, complete Hyderabad region. What sale happened here? That is all they are looking here. Easily they can understood what happened. That is what we required a storage. Today, if we are not recording, then tomorrow we cannot say what happened yesterday. We are unable to say what happened yesterday, then we cannot estimate what needs to be happened. That is mean by the analysis. What is mean by the data analysis? So what happened? To know this what happened and to estimate what needs to be happened. That is mean by the data analysis it is. Data analytics. If you don't know about the data, then we cannot analyze the data. We cannot analyze the business. See, outside it is a business. Outside bank, we can feel, we can touch. Outside Pani Puri Bandi, yes, of course, this is also business. So we can feel, we can eat. Outside it is a shipping, we can feel and we can travel. But once the data businesses came into the inside of the system, there is no bank here. There is no ship here. There is no Pani Puri here. Complete, it will be converted as a data format. Data bank data, clinical data, means clinical information, bank information, Panipuri information. Okay, like this, the complete, it will be converted as a data format, which we are collected. That is, we call it as a data here. That is what we call it as a data. Bank, clinical, airlines, shipping, waste management, customer relation, CRM, or ERP, enterprise relation. So these are all kinds of different types of data we can load in a system. Why we need to load into the system means, yes, to know what happened. That is what daily, each and every information we are storing into the system level according to our requirement. See, all are not storing Excel, all are not storing document, all are not storing JPG. Why we are taking selfies daily? Each and every person nowadays, we have a 2, 3 phones, right hand, left hand, both hands, then we are taking selfies today's, right, wrong? So one phone back, one phone front, right, left, so many phones with so many different styles. Why we are taking this? So this is mean by the data it is. Today, if I am taking a selfie, then after 6 months, then I can realize or we can recap what happened 6 months back. Yes, image is also describing here. But see now, if it is a file storage, suppose for example, small business or a CV, resume, max 5 pages. We can store in PDF or document format. Or take small business. Daily 10 members or 100 members are coming to purchase something. And in that store, groceries are there, or they are selling milk products. Only milk products only. Daily 100 members are coming and they are purchasing. Store owner want to see what is going on daily. Daily, he entered so and so customer came, 2 milk packets they purchased. He is going to be note down manually in Excel format. But think about a bank. In one branch in one city, one branch in one city. In one city. How many transactions will happen, guys? Lakhs of transactions, right or wrong? Lakhs of transactions. Somebody are credit, debits, loans, insurance, policies. Is it possible to remind by mind? It's never possible, it is. It's never ever possible, even though, okay, he is a triple IT guy, okay, and he is a PhD guy. It's not possible. If it's a Panipuri Bandi, he can remind by mind what is going on daily. 10 members are coming daily customers and so on so purchasing. He can remind, but if it's a bank in one branch in one city, I'm saying only. We are talking about one branch in one city, lakhs of transactions. Throughout the city, complete city. Crores of transactions, complete city. Throughout the country, billions. Throughout the world, trillions. Trillions of transactions within 1 hour will happen. Within 1 hour. Take a bank, ICIC, Access Bank, HDFC. Okay. Throughout world, their branches are there. How many transactions will happen? trillions of transactions in just 1 hour it will happen. So for each and every branch, we are providing one Excel sheet. How many Excel sheets are required? Billions and trillions of Excel sheets are required. If they want to see throughout the world report, so they need to integrate all these trillions of Excel sheets. It's never ever possible. It is okay. Yes, of course, it's possible, but it will take a lot of time. That is the disadvantage of files. File cannot handle hoc volumes of data or huge volumes of data. So that is what they are, and also relations. So file to file physically, we cannot make the relation. Here I am going to be store employee data in text file. Here I am going to be store department data in document file. This file to this file, we cannot make relation physically in system level. That is the major disadvantage here. Okay, and see, that is what they are introduced here, database. So what is mean by the database is, database is nothing but, so it is also the storage area, huge volumes of data, years and years and years. If we want to maintain in one place, so then we can go and we can maintain databases. We can maintain a database. So database is nothing but the collection of organized information is called as a database. Collection of organized information. See here. Organized collection of data. Data means information. Is called as database management system. It is wherever we are storing the data in an organized manner, not unorganized manner. Organized manner, if we are storing a data here, that place we call it as a database. It is. Today, if we are created an account table, years and years and years, we can keep our data in one place only securely. Securely we can store not only the storage, database level data, we can do it lot of things. Security we can provide, storage, huge Hadoop volumes of data storage, data handling, data relation, data transformations, data analysis, decision makings. These are all possibilities are there if it is a database. That is what most of this data will be presented in databases only. Yes, nowadays data importance is very crucial. Data is very important in the world. Day by day increasing, data volume is going to be increased. Day by day is passing, data volume is going to be increased. Once the data volume is increased, data retrieval challenge will rise. Yes, year by year of passing. Suppose for example, take a bank. From past 20 years onwards, the bank is running. 20 years data. If something is wrong happened, they need to submit it to the RBI, or else take a telecom sector. Vodafone, or else Geo, Airtel, any network. Nowadays we have almost each and every person have 5 SIMs minimum, 5 6 SIMs. Okay, and each and every SIM card level, what transactions are going on? Every transaction where this guy is going to be rendered, or either in Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, or all kind of digital marketing sites and phones, messages, everything to be recorded at least 4 months. All networks. If something is wrong happened, they need to be submitted to the government or police department, investigation department, right or wrong. How many transactions will happen? This much of a data, if they want to be handled, must and should database is required. So database level, if you want to store data, only two possibilities, either two-dimensional or multi-dimensional format only. Data should be in two-dimensional format or in multi-dimensional format. So, but in files, whatever way you want, unstructured data also. Suppose, for example, see this document, PDF. Everything is there here. Images, text, right or wrong? Special symbols, characters, numbers, everything is there. See here. But this data then we cannot store in file tables, database level. Database level, if you want to store a data, the data should be arranged like this only in table format. Course ID, course name, course location, duration, and fee. Once if we are define this column, then we can store n number of records. Keep on years and years and years. We can store our data. This is called as two-dimensional data, and this is called as multi-dimensional data. All of you online guys, till who are not shared your mail IDs under chat box, please share your mail ID and phone number. Then only then I can share to you the fundamental documents and content which we are going to be cover. All this we can share. Otherwise, it's not possible. Okay, fine. See here now, what is, and if I want to store my data in database, I need not to manufacture the database. Why? Because database is a tool. System level lot of tool. Word is a tool to store our data. If I want to store my CV or my employment details, I need not to manufacture the Word. Microsoft Corporation is providing tool. Simple, we can go and we can use the tool only. Simple, we can use the tool. So the same way, if we want to store our data securely, years and years, then lot of organizations are providing database. IBM, Oracle, Oracle DB, Microsoft SQL Server, Snowflake, Snowflake DB, Postgre SQL. Like this, different tools are available. MariaDB, MongoDB, Cassandra, MySQL, So like this, Sybase, Netejo, Informix, so many tools are available, databases are available. Whatever the tool we want, then we can go and we can purchase a simple and store our data in database only. See, for example, best example is if I want to travel one place to other place, lot of bikes are possible. Like lot of bikes are available. So many bikes are available. So we need not to manufacture the bike. Simple, according to our requirement, then go and purchase and use the tool. Lot of bikes, Activa, Shine, Royal Enfield, BMW, Hanley Davidson, like this, so many tools, so many bikes are available. With the bike, what we can do it, we can travel one place to other place. That's it. But somebody's requirement is he need to participate in racing. He purchased Activa bike. And how, yes, of course, Activa is a bike. How he is going to be participate in racing with Activa bike? It's not possible. He need to purchase a high-end model or a sports models. Same way, according to the requirement, what type of data we need to store, organization need to store. According to that, then we have to select this databases. And that is not our involvement. So that decision is taken by this architect or else data steward or business analyst. Client will take this decision, which database they need to use. Oracle or SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server, MongoDB, MariaDB, Cassandra. They are going to be decide this. Okay, fine. We are install a database. But if we want to say something to the database, insert the data, delete data, update data, retrieve data, anything if we want to say to the database, what we required means here must and should structured query language is required. Our Telugu, Hindi, English, Japanese, Chinese database can't understood. Database only can understood. Pure SQL only, structured query language only. That is what we need to learn this SQL part. Anything else if we want to speak with the database, load data, update data, insert data, and get back data, everything, whatever we want. So that should be must and should in the format of SQL only. That is what we need to learn. It is introduced by this IBM corporation in 1970s to communicate with all relational databases, not only one database, all databases. See, if I know the driving, we can handle, if we know the driving, we can handle all bikes. Suppose, for example, up to now we are using Pulsar. Today I'm a purchased Royal Enfield. Driving is not going to be vary. What will vary? Environment will vary. So that is a heavy bike, double engine, more CC, and driving is same. But 1 week, 2 weeks, difficulty will rise. Then later, then we can go with that bike also. The same process here. Once if we know perfect SQL, then we can handle or we can write a query with a small syntactical variations. We can write the query in Oracle, SQL Server, or else MySQL, or else in Teradata. That is what we need to learn this SQL part. Most probably this is a reality I'm saying. So that doesn't matter who are you. Are you an application expert, BI expert, ETL expert, data scientist, data analyst, must ensure we require exposure experience on SQL part. First interview level, they are going to be test SQL skills. At least within a 45 minutes or 1 hour interview, 10 to 15 minutes, they are going to be test in SQL skills. That doesn't matter. So whatever the technology you are mentioned. And also SQL, once if you know the SQL part, then easily, then more weight will get more weight on enterprises. Enterprise level, definitely in package. So in promotions, so on performance level, definitely then we can showcase our SQL skills. That is what SQL is a mandatory. See here, this course will take 45 hours, 1 hour a day, Monday to Friday. Saturday, optional it is for practicals. I will take 1 2 Saturdays in a week. Pure, it is related to the practical session only. What I am doing, that is on the fly, you have to do yourself. And after the completion of this, I will give you the complete project. So end to end, I will give you. And this course is going to be cover all these topics along with TSQL part also, PLSQL. And this is, we call it as a PLSQL in Oracle. In SQL Server, we call it as a TSQL. And materials, each and every material, daily sessions, which we are going to be cover here. That session within that day, you are going to be get to your mail IDs to recap the sessions, practicals and FAQs. So these 300 FAQs are there. These 300 FAQs are more than sufficient to crack your interviews in SQL part. So this was the way then each and every material clear I am going to be provide you. See this one, this is completely related to this. After completion of this, practically complete practical questions, very not normal questions, these are all are very tricky questions. So what they are going to be asked in interviews, that is clearly I am mentioned here. After the observation of 500 interviews, in reality, every question you can see here like this, every document along with this practicals, then you will get in detail one by one. And see here, you have to write, these are all queries, practical queries, and I will give you the key also. So this was the key. So like this, every document clearly you will get. Yes, of course, you can get lot of videos in a YouTube, but those are all not in proper way. And maybe somebody else are misguiding in videos. Before first learning, first time, or if you want to improve the skills on SQL part, mentor is required. One good mentor is required. With the mentor, then we have to learn this properly step by step. Then only then we'll get this SQL. Otherwise, so how n number of videos, even though if you follow the n number of videos, then we won't get the proper subject. So this is the way. Tomorrow, then we'll go for second demo, same time, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., same time only. Practically, then how can we interact with the database? That is, we'll see tomorrow. All of you online guys, do you have any questions? Please raise the questions. Srinivas Rao, Imran, Siddharth, Naveen.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Nitin, Nori, who is in Samsung. Shivaram, Soumya, Wanki, who is on Zoom user. No questions, guys. Okay. Thank you, all of you. And we meet again on tomorrow, same time. No, if you don't have a laptop and we are providing here a lab and under lab, then we have a systems. And if you daily, if you are coming here, then I will arrange you this one system for practical. Thank you, all of you guys. We'll connect tomorrow, same time. Thank you for attending this first demo. Have a nice day. We'll meet tomorrow again, same time. Thank you.